Hi everybody, welcome to Cheeky Chat Gaming, keeping it simple, don't get any simpler than this. So, a couple of things really. I'm playing this game because tomorrow England's on. Obviously they're not playing tonight, the other ones are. And I'll be watching the England tomorrow, so I thought I'd do a quick game. And because this runs on a calculator, and I'm not on my main PC, I thought I'd run this on the old laptop, as it's pretty simple game. And who's Jack Hargreaves? I see you asking. Well, that's the character that I'm playing in this game. And for anybody who lived in the 70s, they'll know who Jack Hargreaves was. Famous fisherman down south in the United Kingdom. And this is my my respect to that man. He was an amazing angler. So this game is very basic, but it's a lot of fun. I've played it for a few hours today, and this is how to play. There's a bit of a tutorial which I am going to do as quickly as possible. It's not difficult to do, but I'm just going to do up until the first lake, and then just show a few little tricks in the first lake, so that anyone who starts this game will understand that they can make some coin. If you follow the actual tutorial, it gets you to come back here, which I'll show you in a second. So let's crack on and get going. Let's talk and more action. I'm gonna, obviously you can pause if you want to read all this. These are other anglers. These are NPCs. It's a single player game. I'm not going to read the text out. Like I say, if you want, you can read it. So, the mayor of Ankobo has formed a committee to explore ways to save the lake. They've decided to purchase Universal Lake Teleporter and recruit me, Ankobo's lake's best angler. I'm a great angler anyway, so it makes sense to travel to the other lakes in the universe and try and figure out a way to save Ankobo Lake. So here I am. They're not paying me or nothing like that, which is really annoying. Well, I don't think they are anyway. But we've got to get a license first, like you do when you go fishing anywhere. So a couple of easy things here. Let's just let this go through here. Wow, lots of acronyms. Yeah, thanks. But what are we doing here? Let's just not bother with all that crap. Right. So let's get started. Alright, I'm ready, let's get going. Okay, so I'm going to have to move my boat about, so here we go. I've got to go into a little circle. Obviously it's WADS, all the usuals. So there we go, first part complete. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, here we go. So, teleport to the right. So I've got to travel to the Court Lake. There we go. So it says here we are at ULT Court Lake. It's beautiful, isn't it? Many anglers and other people use the ULT network to travel to different lakes in the universe. So you'll sometimes run across boats out here. Next thing I want you to do is to maneuver your boat over to that other boat and talk to the person. So it's basically, oh, I just started to fish. I shouldn't be doing that. Let me just pull this in quickly. I'm supposed to be moving over there. I left click by accident. Right, so here we go. So when them three dots come up, we can talk. You can either press T or you can click on that. This angler is fishing from the boat. Have you caught anything? Nothing yet. Okay, goodbye. That was exciting, wasn't it? All right, now for some fishing. I want you to cast your lure out into the wind and see if you can cast anything. Blah 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 blah. So right, and it says here that you need to press Q and E. You don't use your left mouse button. So it's the actual. Let me just move my boat out of the way first. So how this game works is, well, I've got to cast out first. It won't let me open the tutorial up. So I just want to check and see how deep it is. So this map down here indicates how deep it is in the water. You can see I'm on the bottom now. I'm using a heavy lure so it sinks to the bottom. So blue is shallow, green is deeper, white is the land, so that's an island, and the yellow is deeper still, and then there's red, which is very deep. So when you're using a lure, let's see if it won't let me open the lures up, so I'll have to catch this fish and then I'll show you that. So we're on the bottom, left click to move it. Now I've got the sound turned up so you can hear what's going on, but you can turn this sound off if you want. You can hear it buzzing. Might be very annoying this to some folk actually. Right, there you go. Okay, the next step is to catch a fish. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I'll try to catch a fish. Right, so I'm a bit straight away, so you can hear the woo, 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 woo. Right, so we caught a fish, there we go. So, well done. Now you must dissect the fish that's in your live well. Dissect the fish, right click on it and select dissect. This will give us more information about this particular species in this water. So I'll right click on it. You can see there's a value to that, 3 credits, and it weighs that much, £1.86. Right click, and I'm now going to dissect it. So if we open the fish journal up now, all right, great job. Now it's time to change your lure. Right, okay, so that was a bottom lure, so I was using a lure on the bottom. Now I'm going to use a floating lure, so I'm going to swap them over. So inventory. So you can see there it says buoyancy factor 0.8. Weight factor 1.40, so that's deep, and it's got some numbers next to it as well, 56, 62, 52, 87. That become obvious in a little bit, but that indicates how large it is, how loud it is in the water, how shiny it is, how bright it is. So this floating lure is, well, I was going to go through the numbers with you, but obviously this guy wants to talk again. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So it says here, well done. Understanding lures is an important part of fishing successfully. After you finish the UTL license test, you'll be able to design your own lures by putting them together, lure parts, lure mods in certain configurations to create lures at desired stats and behaviour for catching several different types of fish, basically. Okay. All right, now it's time to return to Okobo Lake, your home lake. To do this, open the travel up. Right, so I'm not going to get a chance to fish for the other fish in here, which is a shame really. Although there's only one fish in here, it's great if you can get all the information on that. So right, let me just see if I can well, it's not going to allow me to do that. I wanted to click on the lake to see if I could toggle the name on. Right, so this is the Corp Lake. So if I ever come back here now, I know I've been to Corp Lake and I know that I've actually caught this fish. So if I want to find out the rest of the information on this, I catch another one, dissect, and it'll give me all the information. So that'll tell you, catch it near the surface, what the winding speed is. You can see that I'm on wind speed 3. I can change that by moving my mouse wheel left or right, up and down, whatever. So and that speeds it up, that slows it down. So we're in the middle. Tells you how many credits we've got, how many fish we've got in our boxes, what time it is on the lake. So we have to travel back. So I'm going to hit the travel and travel back to there. Here we go. Okay, so we're back at the home lake. Now let's talk about modules. You can install certain modules into your boat. Modules typically allow you to perform certain actions to improve your boat. In some way, modules can be accessed from the inventory panel, where you can see specific related information and perform tasks the same. Okay, I'll remember that. Right, so it's telling me I've got to go to my home dock so I can have a look at my inventory now, which will give me a chance to just go through the UI with you. And then hopefully we can crack on and start catching some fish, because this is the boring bit of the game. I should have perhaps skipped this, but everyone's going to have to do this unless they skip it from the beginning. Right, so my home dock's there, as you can see, it's got an exclamation on it, but I'm going to use the travel thing because it's quicker. So home dock will take me to there. Now I click on that, and now we can see my stats. So we can see here that I've got one fish caught, total weight of, and this just, all this information you'll see as you get better at what you're doing. So edit your loadout. This takes you to your home store page. So if you had anything stored here, you could add them. So for example, we've got a teleporter, and we've got a boat which is very, very poor, and we've got one rod which is very poor, 4111. I'm going to try and change that straight away. We've got a starter lure for, which is the one that's a sinking lure one. And you can see again the numbers 56, 62, 52 and 87 reflect on the darkness and lightness: small, large, quiet, loud, dull, shiny. And this is a floating one, which is dull, quiet, small and dark. So that configuration on the right, you can see it's like in the top corner. I can't take it off of that, but in that top corner there you can see the green and the black are making that lure, and that's a bigger one, that's yellow and green. So you can see the different formations you can make. This has become obvious as I play the game in the future. I'll update some of the stuff that I'm making. So let's close that and return to the lake. And now we'll get another prompt. Right, so all right, we're just about finished. The last thing I need you to do is drop me off at UL to a Corp dock. Right, so, okay, let's just... let this writing finish, and then we'll click on it, and then we'll open up the... Right, so travel. So we're going to travel to the dock, which is up there, which is in this... we've just gone from there to there, and we've dropped him off, basically. So now we'll click on here. You can have a look at the equipment in the shop. So as I mentioned a minute ago, we've got a really poor rod, which is only worth 10 credits. This is what I'm going to be aiming to get immediately, because this is upgrade. It's got 444. We've got 1411. So that I'm going to immediately get 150 credits to go and buy this rod, because this rod's imperative for us to catch more fish quickly. And then the next thing will be to upgrade the boat. But that's the first priority, is to upgrade the rod. That's number one. So we'll finish that and return to the lake, and now it'll update, and we'll get the option to go and speak to the mayor. All right, thanks, bang. Right, that's just done. So you can see the mayor's now flashing, so we're going to go to travel, and we're going to go straight to the mayor dock to cut down the time. Speak to the mayor and see what happens. Right, okay. Well, we haven't really gotten far yet, to be honest. I voted against this idea, but my colleagues overruled me, and I'm not really sure what an angler can do to save our lake. So I'll do my best, so I won't let you down. So now he's going to give me a task to go to another lake and catch some fish. This is 15 minutes of bullshit, to be honest. Okay. So, objective. Oh, quest, sorry. Right, so I have to go to the lake that he's just said, which is Lac Rat Lagoon. So I'm going to fire over to there now. Teleport to Lac Rat Lagoon. This is where we're going to spend a lot of time in this video. First and foremost, here's my guy here, you can see. I'm going to just whip round here and just click on these guys here to see if they'll give me any information about the local fish. Have you caught anything? It's none of your business, right? Piss off, you bitch. Just trying to be nice. And there's the other one's left already. The reason why I'm tagging on these guys is because, look, like I've caught in the shallow, I've caught one of these. Oh, great, thanks very much. So now, when I go to the fish journal, we can see that this is in the shallow, so we know we'll only catch that in the shallow. You can see all the fish that we can catch here. So that's good news. Now, what I'm going to do is you can see the map here. We've got very deep, deep again, shallower, shallower, very shallow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit somewhere. I've been told to come and collect 4 fish here. I'm not. I'm going to sit here now. I'm going to farm the living daylights out of this corner here, because I know from testing it earlier that this is the place to be, where I can sit, catch fish and sell them without moving my boat. So I'm going to go to my lure, make sure I've got the lightest one. So I want the one that floats, which is that one. And then we're going to go with a fish journal. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast. So you'll see how far I can cast. Now, I'm pretty sure that having caught a few of these fish before, I know we're going to get a lot of fish on the surface here. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to boringly, there we go. Now because this rod is shit, you can hear how hard it is to land the fish. In fact, in a minute, guys, I'm going to turn this noise down because it's going to do your head in. Because it's really, really... Right, so there's the first fish that we've caught. And you can see it's £7 and it's worth 14 credits. Now, the highest weight you can catch is 13.54. That's the record in the lake. That one's $10.99. You can see the weight of the records. But what I'm going to do is, because this is a heavy fish, I'm going to dissect it. I'm not going to worry about the coinage. I'm going to dissect it to get all the information as quickly as possible. So now we've got additional 2 information. I'm just going to quit out of here, guys, and go to settings and turn the tone down a bit and the sound effects, so you guys don't get blasted from that. So let's carry on. Right, so I'm just going to carry on fishing now. Still loud, that, isn't it? Hopefully it's not as bad, the humming, as it was before. Right, we're in again. So you have to keep that between the green and the red. So the red can't, if the red goes full, it snaps. If it goes down to green, you lose the fish. So same thing again. I'm going to... So I've just opened it up. I should have waited until I did it so you could see it. There we go. If any writing changes, you've got a fish. So if it says descending or rising, it's jumping out of the water. You right click to hook the fish. So same thing again. I'm going to right click it. If you watch on the left hand side, you'll see it go up again. It only went up a little bit because it was a small fish. The bigger the fish, the more information you get. Now this video is probably going to be about 40-45 minutes long. It might be a little bit longer than that. It's just so that I can show you how to get the money for a rod. I pretty much, on my test version of this, I got 2,400. There's a new species. So this species is that. The information we're looking for is winding speed as well. That's really imperative. So the winding speed on this is 3. Let's see if I get any information from this. We only got a little bit. Okay, it is what it is. I'm just going to quit out again, guys, and just go. Sorry about this. I don't want to be line resistance audio tone. There we go. I'm going to turn it right down and go back. There we go. You should be able to hear it. It's bad now. It's a really loud buzzing sound. It doesn't really bother me, but it'll do your head in if you have to listen to that. I spent an hour doing this earlier, and I caught loads of fish here. If you go on the land, you snap off. We're looking... Oh, we caught a fish. Didn't even see it. Okay, so fish journal. This is a different fish. So we're going to right click that. And it'll only show us a little bit of information, but we're going to do it anyway. You're looking for any kind of movement, and you can feel it as well. I'm holding the left mouse button to do this. There we go. Got a bite. Right clicked. So I can't let it go full red or it'll snap off. This is a big fish. This. Right, bigger than the last one anyway. Not that big. Obviously, the record. Oh, it is a big fish because 251. The late record is only 3 3.91, so it is actually a big fish. So this should open the whole of this up when I right click this. Oh, it was on there, sorry, I thought it was that one there. It's not. It was what a plonker. So it's opened some more up anyway. That was the idea. I just wanted to get some more. I want to get all the information on the fish as quick as possible, because what that does is it allows you to trying to get this done before Gary the Gambler comes and eyeballs us. So there's an NPC in the game here when you're on this lake who comes up to you, and I want to try and scam him. He tries to get you to bet him, and then he bets you that you can't catch a fish more than £2. But I've learned how to scam him. So, right. So this is a print Sculler nose, sorry. 175. So this is like the biggest one I've caught of them. So dissecting it. Right, so now we can see that if we go down to speed 2, we will catch loads of these fish. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to drop that down to that and just get, there we go, straight into a fish straight away. So now, because we've learnt the speed of that particular fish, and there's more information, we need feeding activity so we can find out, right, that's a different fish. That's one that we caught before. So we're going to do the same for that again. We're going to dissect it and get another box opened. So more information means more fish, because you can actually create your own lures based on the information that you've got from these fish. I'm holding the left mouse button down. I don't want it snapping off. Right, there we go. That's a bigger fish. Right, that's 331. We've only got a little bit of this one open, so hopefully this will open more up. So we now know that it likes dull rather than shiny. Same with that, likes dull. So that's why we're catching both these fish. The thing that we really need to do is open up the speed. Another fish. Bingo. So same again. This one's nearly full, so we're going to right click it. Same again. So we're one box away from knowing all the information about that fish. So we know the speed of it, we know it's in shallow water, we know what it can grow to £3, 6.65 pounds. So 391 is the record in the lake. So if we catch anything over that size, we'll have the lake record. The rate record. This might look a bit silly. What I'm doing is sat in the same place while everyone else moving around. And the only reason I'm doing that is because once I've got what I need here, I'm just going to sit here and fish till every daylight's out of this corner and get 2k. My first job is to catch these, because these give you the best money. So, but I just want to get enough of these fish opened up here quick so I can get a new rod. Looks like I've fished the death out of this. Let's just move a little bit further for the time being. There we go. And we're in. Couple more boxes to open up. There's another box open. So we've nearly got all the information. We just haven't got the wind speed and what its feeding activities are. Because you can catch these fish more often when you find out when they're mad on their feeding. This is a bigger fish. I'm going to keep any fish that are really high value, over 25. That's 2.09 pounds. So we're just going to finish that guy off, nearest damn it. So now we've got his feeding activities, so we can see when he bites the most, and we'll know when we can catch him at peak times. So for this video, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up all the fish, if I can, if it doesn't take more than half an hour or an hour, because if it takes too long, obviously I'll make two. So this one's nearly fully open, so we're now going to open it up. There we go. So we've got all the information on that fish now. We've got its name. We catch it in shallow water. We know what the lure type is that it likes. We know what its maximum weight is, and we know what its feeding activity is. And you can see it's high feeding. That's why we're catching loads of these at the moment, because it's peak time for these. But they're not the best paying fish, so we're not really we're not wanting to hunt them. We're wanting to hunt fish that have got more coin on them, or more value. There's lots of little quests you can do in this game as well that'll pop up as you're firing around doing stuff. You can't go on the land. If you go on the land, then you get stuck and you snap off. Oh, this guy's pretty big. You can see it's pulling away from me. See it going woo, 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 woo. That means it's trying to pull me off. That didn't sound very nice, did it? Trying to pull me off. It's trying to pull off the line. So we've already got all the information on this guy. So this guy, we get 6 credits for it, and he's 4.55. So my biggest one up to now is 7.71. But we're going to keep that, because I'm going to hand it in for some coinage. And we got another one here. I want to start getting some money together so I can get the next rod, which is 150 credits. So we've got another one. A lot smaller. Only 2 credits. That's because it's peak time for that fish. So we know we've got the perfect setup for this fish. That's why we're catching them. So what the ideal scenario would be now is to go away and catch a different fish. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to snip away now quick. And because I've got 2 in the pot, I want to sell them quickly. So when I get about here, I'm able to, because I don't have to actually go on the dock, I can sell them now. So I'm just going to sell these fish to the fish market. I only get 8 credits, but better than no credits. You can see there's a day-night effect on here as well. So we're going to go into the green area, as you can see here, and try and catch some different fish. Let's try and catch some more of the one in the top right hand corner, the Precobi, the black one in the top right. These guys are fishing on a top spot down here. I'm going to nip down here and try and talk to him before he disappears. See if we can get some more info on this guy here. Oh, he's disappeared. What a bummer. Alright, we'll get to these 2 here, because these are quite close to it as well. You'll see the red area here. They're fishing in the red area. Caught anything yet? Same. Alright, we're not bothered about that one, mate. Let's get round the back to see your mate here. Not caught nothing. Ah, well, a bit of bad luck you have, mate. Right, so we're really near that red pot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap over lures. I'm going to stop. Go to the other lure. So I want the heavy lure. So I'm just going to cast this in and see if we can catch a fish off the bottom. Oh, we've got a fish already. Just after just chucking it in. So that was pretty good. It's not gone very deep. This is quite a big fish for us. These are the fish that give good credit, so I want to catch 4 of these, run back and sell them. That wasn't the fish I wanted either. We've actually caught one of these, and we've got no information on that at all, but it's 1.84, and the largest it can grow to is 5.93, so we're going to... Oh, it was sorry, it's the one at the top goes to 8.3. But very similar. But already we've opened up a bit of the lure situation. I'm not sure why we caught that on the top, because this is a sinking lure. It must have struck it straight away. You can see it sinking, so it's going down into the deep water, and when it gets to the very bottom it'll say bottom, and then we can start towing in. I'm just going to move my... Right, we're on the bottom now, so I'm just going to... There we go, strike straight away. The problem with this is it takes ages to get it back in when you've got a big fish like this. So So this is going to take a couple of minutes, guys, to get this in. This is going to be a ghost fish. I hope it is anyway. So I'm reeling it up slowly but surely. 15 minutes to get it from 700 fathoms back to the top. Come on. Wow. You can see how crap this rod is, can't you? Nearly snapped me off then. I've got to be patient. I don't want to lose this. It's going to have some good credits on this. I won't be dissecting this, guys. This is going to be sold if I get it in. Just pulling more line off than I can. Oh, we got it. There we go. 9.35, and the record is 10.99. So you can see that's worth 52 credits. We're definitely not going to be dissecting that, guys. We're going to be keeping that, and I want to get 150 so I can get a better rod, and then we can get this video moving quicker then. Bite straight away. Wow, didn't even get to the bottom. Another large fish. You can see these are definitely larger fish. I've got to be really patient here because this is pulling harder than the last one was, so it's probably bigger, or round about the same maybe. Maybe not, maybe slightly less actually. First initial run was a bit of a nightmare. By the way, this game cost £2.80 on Steam, and it's on sale until the 11th. £2.80 for a game. I've already put 10 hours in on this game today. I'm not including the time I'm putting in on this video. So if you want something that runs on a watch rather than a PC, this is the thing for you. It's just crazy. It runs. There we go, another one. Oh, it's slightly lower, but look, we've got altogether up to now we've got 90 credits. So I need another 60 credits, and we're game on for a new rod. So another 2 of them, and we're in it. Look at that, it's opened up more information. We know it's now it's peak time to bite. That information that we got off that fish then is great, and we didn't even dissect it. Right, we're on the bottom. Bite. There we go. I don't mind catching a smaller one if I can get it up quicker. This is crazy, man. That whining habit, it's doing your head in, guys. You can turn the volume down a bit, obviously. I use it so I can hear what they're doing when they're swimming about, because you can hear it going beep, 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 beep. That means that they're trying to escape, and they're trying to use a double tap to snap the line. So I'm left clicking and releasing my mouse button. Obviously you have to right click to catch, to hook it. So that was a smaller one again. That's only worth 20 credits, but we're already on 110. We need 4. We've got 8 credits, so we're on 118 credits up to now. So we're not far away from going back and getting, as soon as I get, oh, we're on again. This is because it's peak time for this fish. So I'm going to have to go and sell after I land this one. See if we can get back in time to get another one in. You can see the fish above as well is also in high demand at the moment. Oh, that was a different fish. Right, okay. I'm actually going to dissect this. It's the top. It's the second one down. So this is the route fish. Is it? No, it's not. It's a shallow. It's the top one in the top left. So we're dissecting this, and we're going back in for another one of them. I want to get 4 of them ghosties. Screen's going darker again because it's night time again. Right, we're on the bottom. Oh, look at that, straight in again. This one's slightly bigger. This is going to take a few seconds to get in, a few minutes even. So you can see fishing in the deeper area is definitely more beneficial, but it just takes longer to do it. So oh, look at that, he tried to bite off then. I let go so it would go down to it, lower down to the green, because they definitely try tricks like that. Double, treble biting to see if they can get off. Very clever how the guy who's made this game, he's got a Discord page as well. I asked him if he's doing 2.0 of this, and he says he's considering it at the moment. So they might be making a better game, or another game better than this one, making it more improved, some of the things that need improving in it. Because it's not perfect, but and it does get monotonous after a bit, but it's great if you've got an hour on your plate to mess about with and you want to do something. It's quite relaxing. And there's so many lakes to go to, you would not believe it. I'll show you some of them in a minute when I finish getting the rod, because I'm going to stop once I get the new rod, and I'll make another video just showing how to clean this lake up to get all the bits on this lake. Obviously your seed will be different than mine if you buy the game, because each game is a different seed. While the map stays the same, you'll see the same map as I've got down in the bottom left. The fish will be in a different position. Oh right, that's an even different fish. Right, so that's blown me away. You can see again, this can grow to 12.61. So we've opened a little bit of information up. I'm definitely not going to. I'm not going to dissect that. And you can see here that I've now got 149 credits. So I'm going to travel to the dock, which is above me there, and then we're going to sell all these fish. So as you can see, I've got 149 plus 8. So I've now got enough to buy that rod. So I'm going to buy this. So first I'm going to sell this rod because this is crap. So I'm going to sell that for 10. Now I've got 167. I'm going to buy that because you can't, if you buy it, it sends it back to your base. If you sell that first, then you can put that rod in there. So that's us done. So now I'm going to go back over there now, and I'll be able to handle these fish quicker. And I'm going to spend another couple of minutes just doing this, guys, and then I'm going to shoot off. This is the information about the lake. We're in the middle of daytime at the moment. I'm just going to shoot over and see if this guy gives us any information actually. Right, so right, that's cool. Thank you. So they provide he's in a deep area where we was fishing a minute ago. So I want to go and see this guy as well. Let's just grab this guy in case he disappears. Any information you can get on any fish is great. Little things happen when you're at this lake. Not much to speak of. Okay, that was a waste of time. You can find things in the lake as well. There's like things. It's a spoiler that I don't want to spoil anything, but things do happen in this lake where you can benefit from stuff. So let's just go back on the fish data and I'll see how far I can cast. Look how far I can cast now. It's crazy. And I've got more control over this, more sensor, so I can tell if I get a bite quicker. Later on, some of the rods are amazing. You could spend like 1,500 whatever on a rod. There we go. So this is a decent fish, and I've got a new rod here. This rod's got like 4444, whereas the other one was 14111. So I'm able to control this a lot better than I was with the other mob. You can see I've got it right up against my boat now, and I'm actually pulling it up. I'm not sure this is a ghost fish though. As you get proficient in here, an NPC will come up called Gary the Gambler, and I'm hoping to scam him. There's a way of scamming him, but that'll be another video, guys. So if you want to learn how to scam Gary the Gambler, stay tuned. Oh, Cheeky Chap Gaming, there we go. It is a ghosty, so it's 27 again. 4. I am going to dissect that, to be honest. Even though it's worth some money, I want to get all the information on this fish as quick as possible. So now we know that if we drop it down to 2, we're on the perfect winding speed, and we know it goes in deep water, and we've got pretty much all the information we need on it. So that'll fill up as we catch it. So I'm just going to fill my card up now and see if we can get a load more money and increase the money quickly. I might even catch that purple fish in the bottom right. There might be some of them about as well, because we caught one before. This is coming in very quickly, so this isn't a very big fish. I've got my mouse held down, my mouse button, and you can see it's not going past there. So this is a smaller fish. This is probably a small burrfish. Yeah, there we go. 1.72. We're going to cut that up. That's got us 2. So we now know that to catch them, we need it to be on 3. I don't really want to catch them. If I have to, I'd rather catch the other ones. I want to catch more of these for more coin. But if we catch more of these, that'll be cool, because then I can dissect it and get the information. We don't know. It says you don't know what area it is, but obviously we're pulling them up from the bottom, so they're obviously bottom feeding fish. And we'll soon find out if it is in a minute, because if this next fish is one of them, because I've increased the speed of the winding. And we don't know what the frequency is when it bites, but we know that one's gone past. That's due to have a mad time again in a minute. Looks like we're not getting something here, unless it comes right under the boat. Not getting nothing. I'll wind it up and cast it again. If we get a bite, it'll bounce to the right while we're pulling it up through the water. In fact, I'm going to increase the speed to get up to the top quick. Right, so I've got it back, put it back down. That's how you can increase the speed of winding in. If you want to get it from deep water quickly to recast it, go to the 5th button on the 5th. So go to that one there. You can wind it in really quickly. Right, we're on the bottom. Bingo, we got to bite it straight away. This again isn't very big, so I'm betting my bottom dollar this is a burrfish again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this fish up. If it is this, I'm going to be fishing for these 2. Once these are both opened, oh, it's a small ghost. Right, I'm going to dissect this because it's only worth 21. So we're nearly done there. I'm going to open both of these fish fully up, and then I'm going to knock it on the head with the video, guys. And then I'll do a part 2 to show you the other ones. Bite, here we go. Oh, this could be a ghost as well. Yeah, it's a ghost stick. Same again, I'm going to just dissect it. Hopefully this will fill it all in. There we go. So we totally know everything about this fish now. So we just need the burrfish now. And this is about to come active again in a minute. By the way, the objective we've got to do is catch 4 fish and then go back to the main lake. But I never do that. I always stay here and get all the information on all these fish first, and then catch the 4 fish and go back to finish off the starter quest. Because this is the easiest lake to make coin in because of this deep hole here. So if I catch another 3 fish around the £3.5 pound mark, I'll have another 100 credits. And if we catch a big one, we'll have a load of credits. I think 95 is the most credits I've had on one of these fish. I caught a 13.58, something like that. I caught the record in the lake. So there we are, we're on 46, 47 there already. Just from 2 fish. Now we're catching ghosties because it's 2 and this one's on 3. So either side, there we go, another bite. You can catch fish when it's not on the exact number that needs to be on the reel winding. So there's a bit of leeway. So if it's the middle one, you can catch either side of it as well. So you could catch a ghostie or a burr on this. So you can see up to now, every one of them we've caught past their setting by 1. So you could actually catch these on a 4 or a 2, but these are more likely to bite because it's a 2, even though this proves it wrong on the right hand side. The other thing you want to do is try and get another 4 of these expansion things, because these ships have got expansions on them. And if you buy a ship, you can, oh, this is a good fish. You can buy a boat, I should say, not a ship. You can buy a boat that has got more slots on it, so you can put more things in. Like you can increase the engine, you can increase the speed of the turning on it, or lots of things you can do. You need thousands and thousands. And the more lakes, there's so many lakes, just crazy how many lakes there are. Right, so we've got 4 of them. That one's 30, so that was 5. So we're going to go and sell them quickly. So you can see all the lakes we can visit. There's a load more lakes than that though. That's just a few of them. So now, you see we're on 114. I want to nip to this ship here and see if I can just get some info off him. Right, so I caught a pint score. Yeah, we've already unlocked all that, so it's irrelevant. We're not learning nothing there. So you don't have to fish in that deep hole. We can fish just by the side here, so we can fish in this orange part here and still catch these. But obviously, the deeper water you fish in, the more chance you've got of catching, because it says deep water. This is deep water, but that's deeper water further across. So it doesn't stop you from catching them fish anywhere in this area here, in the orange or even the yellow. Got a bite. This rod's more sensitive than the last one, so you can see bites quicker. This could well be a burrfish because it's very light in comparison to the last 4 fish I caught. We don't know what the activity is for this fish. It's another one of them. Would you believe it? We're not even in the red either. See, it just goes to show you can catch them fish anywhere. You catch them anywhere in this orange area here. Yellow and orange, and the red area. There's another one. This is a bigger fish. I'm surprised you haven't caught more of them percobies. Mind you, they're actually surface fish, and we're fishing the bottom. That's why we're not catching them. Trying to break the line. Should be another ghost fish. Yeah, it's a ghostie. Look at that, 43, £8, £9 my biggest one. Right, I'm thinking I'm gonna fill these 2 up here and then I might knock it. This video's starting to get long, guys. It's probably 45 minutes to an hour already. At least you've seen the basic of the game. I am going to do a part 2 because I want to open up all these fish. So it'll probably be another video for about an hour. Watch it be an hour and a half already. So much time flies past in this game, it's crazy. There we go. This is another ghost fish. This. Saying that though, them burrfish grow to £12 as well. They grow bigger than the. I don't know. I'm not sure. This just feels. It doesn't feel heavy really. It's pulling hard, but Oh, it's starting to pull out again now. I don't know what it is. I think it's probably a ghost, actually. Oh, look at that. It's made a liar of me, hasn't it? So, 7.13. Now, it's only worth 14 credits, so I am going to dissect it. So, hopefully, this will take us up to the second line and we'll get a bit more information. Let's have a look. Oh, it took us, look at that. It took us right up to there. That's fabulous. So, the only thing that hasn't opened up is the area. We know where the area is because we sat on it around here. It likes it deep, and it's not told us everything about the lure that we're using. But we've got the most important information. We know that it's going to be busy when it gets to there. We only need a couple more. So, I am going to hang about just a little bit longer and see if I can get another one. So that completely threw me. That I thought it was another ghosty, but the way it swam about, I waited for a minute before I started moving the. See, this is probably another one. It's night time now. The lights are coming on the boat. That's what the green effect is. I don't want to lose this, so I'm trying to stay cool. So much for knocking the video on the head. This is a single player game, by the way. It's not co-op or multiplayer. You can only play it on your own. You can't play with your friends, unfortunately. It's got Steve achievements as well. Oh, it says a ghosty. That's 30. So that's slightly smaller than the other one up there. Yeah, I caught some of them and all of. I want another one of these. We're in prime time for these now, so we're going to catch another one of these, aren't we? Definitely. Odds on. Oh, we've got a bite straight away. Wasn't even on the bottom. Would have been nice to have got a record fish as well while you guys are watching. I think I've got, on my other test game, I've got 3 of these fish in here. I've got the record for the burrfish, for the gold, for the ghost fish, and I think I've got it for the fish above the ghost fish as well. He's seen that this woman's seen that I'm catching. They're all coming around fishing near me now. Look. Right, so it was another one of them. So let's just go and flog that. Travel to the old dockyard, flog them. So now we've got a grand total of 236. So if I wanted to, I could sell. Well, I can't sell my boat because I fall into the water. But my boat's worth 50 credits, so that'd be 286. So I could have bought a better boat. So it allows me to have an extra lure slot and an extra module slot, but I'm not going to do that because I know that I'll be getting a lot more money on this lake. The objective was to bring 4 fish back to Acabo Lake. Well, I'm not doing that yet. I'm going to just carry on fishing until I get a reasonable amount of money. I got 2.5k in about 4 hours yesterday or this morning. Was it this morning? Can't remember what day we're on. Yeah, it's today. So I've probably spent about 8.5 hours on this game altogether today, and then on top of that, what I'm doing on this video. So I've probably put about 9 or 10 hours in on this game today. I've got nothing to do all day until the England game's on tomorrow, obviously. So, what missed up? Yeah, I know all about them. Just talk to them while it's sinking. Right, we're on the bottom. Just give it a second. Put the fish journal up, and then we're going to twitch it. We don't have to twitch it, but you've got to bite. Oh, this is a bigger fish. They must have heard that the greatest angler And Intergalactic Fishing is on this lake because everyone's coming, look. Jack Hargreaves strikes again. If you don't know who Jack Hargreaves is, guys, you need to Google it. He's an amazing guy. He used to live down in the south of England. Yeah, look at that, £7. Down in the Dorset area, if you're not familiar with England. And he lived in the countryside all his life. Had a sheepdog with him all the time. Used to walk everywhere. Knew everybody in the area. Went fishing on all the local rivers. In the ponds and the lakes around where he lived. Everybody knew him and let him fish for free. Very clever man. Old English country gentleman he was. I used to watch his shows on the BBC every week. It was called Out of Town. Any of you that are older than I was going to say than I am, you'll know about it. But yeah. But anyone who was knocking about in the 70s will remember him because he was on TV then. So that kind of gives my age away a little bit. Oh, strike. Oh, this is tasty. This is well pulling me away. Right, if I get 4 of these, the video's finishing. So we ideally need a burlap, or a burfish, I should say. So if I catch a burfish, we still carry on. But if I catch 2 of them, we're gone. And then it'll be video 2 to show you the rest, guys. Well, it was inevitable really, wasn't it? These are about to come into their peak, so I might just fish this peak part and then we'll call it, because that gives the opportunity to catch these. This might be one. It's coming in really quickly. It's not. Right then, teleport across. Quick sell. Check out these guys, make sure they're alright, so we can get any information off them for free. Come on, watch me, love, you soon catch fish. Oh, interesting. He's caught, right, okay, I caught a few percobies. They seem to prefer large lures, so that's a bit more information, so hopefully that'll have opened some up for us. Boom. Oh no, I think we'd already got 2, haven't we? It's told us that it likes large lures, so it's opened that line up now, so we only need them 2 more lines. Let's see if anyone else can tell us anything. Let's see if they can tell us anything about whether they like it bright or dark lures. Wait, come back. What are you running away for? Stop. Really? Take me to the other side of the lake just to say hello. None of your business, you cheeky get. I ran all that way for nothing. Just to be insulted by an idiot. Should have thrown a brick in his boat for him. Slow him down a bit. Right then, back to the deep area. That guy came and went in one go. Saw I was here, thought can't compete with him. Away we go. Okay, so it's normal at the moment. It's about to go into peak time. We're on the bottom. I'm not going to move it. I'm going to leave it. Hope we get into peak time here and it bites. We're going to get a bite before then, aren't we? Yep, there we go. Yeah, it's a ghosty. Right, we're in high activity mode now. Need to get this landed quick. Taking forever to come up. Come on, hurry up, you dogs. Son of a bitch. Right, okay. Come on. Come on. There's a bearfish. Oh, it's a pro Kobe. That guy told us the information about a larger lure. So that has opened some more of that up, not that one. I got that wrong. We're on the bottom. Come on, guys. Come on. So we need to slow it, let's move it down. Come on. What's going on? There we go. Oh, I hope this is a bearfish. Come on, guys. These can grow really big and all. So, this is quite erratic. This could be a bearfish, actually. It's running all over the place. They grow bigger than the ghost fish, but they're not worth as much, which is kind of sad. I got the record for this dead quick and all. I got the record for this one before I got the record for the ghost fish. And it was fishing in this same area. Gutted. £10.32, 61. I thought that was a big boy then. Gutted. That's my biggest catch of them yet. It can only go to 10.31, and I've already beaten what the full grown size is of 3.2, but it can go to 10.99. It's a shame that wasn't 11 then. That would have been the record. Oh, I had a bite then. I missed it. I was faffing about up there. Come on, we're on a high peak time. This is a big fish. This feels bigger than the last one. All about the same. Snap me off the swine. It's getting cocky. This is a good fish. What I might do, guys, is I might... Oh, it's one. 9.49 pounds. The record is 12.61. Oh, God, that was unlucky, wasn't it? Shut up talking and get back in quick. I'm not going to dissect that. I'm going to sell that. Because we're near as damn it. The only thing we're missing is a bit more about the lure, which is irrelevant, and I'm about to catch a smaller one. that I can dissect if I need to. This is a big fish as well. Finishing on a high. Because the that activity thing's about to finish in a minute, and as soon as that finishes, guys, that's the end of my video. And this will be the 4th fish in the box as well. So oh, it's a ghosty. Alright guys, well listen, thanks for watching my video, if you have even, and I'm just going to go and sell these at the dock, get a few bob for them. 151 to be precise. That's not a bad haul, that, but that's quite a large fish. Right guys, I am going to call it there. If you've got any questions, this pings quests if you've got a quest in here, but there's no quest here. This shows you if there's any boats on it, pings them. This pings the docks. There's only one, the one that we're at. This toggles your map off and on so you can see just the lake, or you can see the proper thing, and then this toggles the size of the map back down to small. And I think there's also a name of the lake, yes, you can see the name of the lake on there. Right guys, so if you've got any questions, let me know, and part 2 will follow after this at some stage. Thanks again for all the people that subscribed. I know I've done some quirky videos on PAX Day, other fishing games, Bell Right, and a few other things, but I'm not really sticking to any one particular type of genre or game, just having a bit of fun. So Cheeky Chap Gaming, keeping it simple. Thank you very much guys, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye bye.